Before Europe drew lines across Africa, before kingdoms fell and names were erased from history, there was a woman who looked power in the eye and never blinked. This is her story. Her name was Nzinga. Born in 1583 in the kingdom of Ndongo, in what is today Angola, Nzinga was not supposed to rule. She was a woman in a world where men held thrones. But her father, King Kilwanji, saw something in her that others missed. He let her sit beside him during war councils. He let her listen while other daughters were kept away. She was not being raised as a princess, she was being trained as a leader. But the world Nzinga was born into was changing. The Portuguese had arrived on the coast of Central Africa, and they had not come to trade as equals. They came with guns, with chains, and with a hunger for land and labour that would not be satisfied for centuries. By the time Nzinga was a young woman, her kingdom was under pressure. Her people were being captured and sold. Villages were burning. And her brother, now king, did not know what to do. So he sent the one person he trusted most. He sent Nzinga. It is 1622. Nzinga is 39 years old. She has been asked to travel to Luanda, the Portuguese colonial capital, to negotiate peace on behalf of her people. It was a dangerous mission. The Portuguese respected no African dignitary. They had a habit of making promises they never intended to keep. But Nzinga walked into that city with her head high. She was not going to beg, she was going to negotiate. When she entered the meeting room, she immediately noticed something. There was only one chair. The Portuguese governor sat in it, relaxed, comfortable, watching her. It was not an accident. In the politics of that era, making a visiting dignitary stand while you sat was a message. It said, "You are beneath me, you are not my equal, you are here to receive my terms, not negotiate them." The room waited to see what she would do. Nzinga looked at the chair, then she looked at her attendants. Without a word, she gestured to one of them. The attendant walked forward, lowered himself to his hands and knees on the floor, and Nzinga sat on his back, like a throne. The Portuguese governor stared. The room was silent, and then Nzinga spoke. As an equal. She negotiated brilliantly. She secured the release of her brother's enslaved people. She established terms for peace. She represented her kingdom with a skill that surprised everyone in that room. When she left Luanda, the Portuguese thought they had found someone they could manage. They were wrong, because Nzinga had also seen something during that visit. She had seen exactly what the Portuguese were, and she spent the rest of her life making sure they never forgot who she was. Her brother died shortly after, and Nzinga took the throne. Not through kindness, not through permission. She fought for it, politically, and when necessary, militarily. She would not be moved aside. Angola had a new ruler, and she had unfinished business with Portugal. For the next 4 decades, Nzinga fought. She formed military alliances with neighbouring kingdoms. She sheltered escaped slaves and turned them into soldiers. She allied with the Dutch when it gave her advantage. She used every tool available: diplomacy, warfare, strategy. The Portuguese sent army after army. She outmaneuvered them. She retreated when she had to, advanced when she could. She was still fighting at the age of 80 years old, and the Portuguese still could not break her. Nzinga died in 1663. She was 80 years old. She died as a queen, in her kingdom, on her terms. The Portuguese never fully conquered Ndongo during her lifetime. Today, there is a statue of her in Luanda, Angola's capital. She sits, not stands, in that statue. Because Nzinga always found a way to take her seat, even when the room gave her none. History is full of people who were never given a seat at the table. Nzinga is the reminder that some people don't wait to be given one, they build their own. If this story moved you, there are hundreds more where it came from. Subscribe. Because Africa has never stopped producing greatness. We just stopped telling the stories until now.